Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Rage Rambler bringing you another Game of Thrones live reaction video. Alright. It's the fucking finale. Season 7, Episode 7, The Dragon and the Wolf. That can mean one of two things. Either the Dragon and the Wolf, meaning Jon Snow, because he's part dragon, part wolf. Or Daenerys and Jon Snow coming together. That's how I take the title of the finale, the season 7 finale of Game of Thrones. Alright, as a recap, we all seen the Night King take his magical fucking ice spear, throw it at, I think it was Viserion, and killing the dragon. And then he goes up to it. First of all, he gets tons and tons of chains out of nowhere. So all the dead was heaving the fucking dragon out of the pond. Or the lake, yeah, pond. And then he resurrects the bitch. So now it's his dragon. And so for this episode, we got a couple things that's going to happen. The whole meet, everyone's going to King's Landing, Cersei and whatnot. Tyrion, fucking Jon, they're all going to meet and going to bring the undead White there, and basically to show Cersei, like, yeah, look, we got more important things to worry about. We got the fucking dead coming. The fucking dead is coming, and they don't give a fuck what house you are. They're going to kill everybody. So we got to stop this bullshit and fucking work together and fight these motherfuckers and restore peace to the lands. Then we can go back to having our fucking petty wars. Yeah, so that's going to happen. Also, I believe Crow's Eye, which he's not called that in the show, he's called that in the books. That's Euron, which is Theon's uncle. Theon's going to have, he's going to try to rescue his sister. At first, I thought he was going to succeed, and then he was going to die in the end. But after seeing the previews, I seen him on the beach like crying and fucking being all bitchy and shit and bitching out and spazzing out and getting very emotional. Which leads me to believe that maybe he does not rescue her, she dies, and he bitches out again. Which, I don't know. If that happens, go, man. You got so many strikes. I know you've been through so much. Motherfucker, you gotta do one thing right. You gotta save your fucking sister if it means sacrificing yourself. That's what you need to do. And that's what I think he will do. I'm still going with that until I get proven otherwise, which has happened 87 times already so far since watching the show. Anything else? Let's see. That's pretty much the main shit that's going to happen in this episode. I think basically what's going to happen, they're all going to congregate, they're all going to get together, and they're going to throw jibes at each other and fucking talk shit, whatever. But eventually, I do think Cersei will heed their warning and say, "Fine, we'll just, we'll be allies for now, but this doesn't change nothing." Blah 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 blah. And then we're going to have the big, it's going to set the stages for season 8. So without further ado, I've done enough talking. I don't want to talk anymore. I got my snacks here, fucking Tostitos. I got my cheese and some iced tea over there. I don't think anybody gives a fuck, but just announcing it, throwing it out there anyway. So let's get to the fucking episode. Let's do it.
There's a more important request. Cersei thinks the
fucking leg hurts. Ah, man. Kneecap is fire. Maybe because I'm just sitting in there, idiot style. Yeah, the big surprise was Benjamin coming out of nowhere. Like, I had no clue that was going to happen.
Thank you, my queen.
Another crazy theory, I still have the theory that the Night King is Bran, like in the future, and then he goes back in time, Bran the Builder and all that shit. And this is Bran in the future. I don't know. Well, but if it was a futuristic Bran, then how did he come back in time? Good question. I don't know. And maybe the prince that was promised, perhaps, is Daenerys and Jon Snow fucking and having a kid. And that's like the Messiah. That's another possibility, but I don't know. No, I don't really see that. I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't really see that happening. Alright, let's get to it. Yeah. What's up, Grey Worm? What's going on, bro? Haven't seen you in a while. You're still that fucking Dragonstone or Castle Rock, eh? I take 5 minutes to just like let us know there's a big landscape back here, a huge army. Let's get to like some dialogue and some fucking action. Let's go. Too much bullshit.
Oil? Fetch my one. How many barrels?
500, man.
Get 500 more.
Yes, my lord.
Find all the barrels out.
I still enjoy it when they call me my lord.
The thrill will fade.
If we live that long. Men without cocks. You wouldn't find me fighting in an army if I had no cock. What's left to fight for? Gold? I spend my life around soldiers. What do you think they spend that gold on?
Family.
Not without a cock, you don't.
Maybe it really is all cocks in the end.
Yet your brother has chosen to side with the cockless.
Yes. He's always been a champion of the downtrodden.
I just hope Kramer won't die. Because right now, this is like so pointless right now. I mean, it's cool to see a huge fucking battle. A bunch of motherfuckers screaming and going crazy. But, don't mean anything.
I think we're about to be the downtrodden.
John?
How many people live here?
A million, give or take.
Alright, so
That's
there's
more people than the
What keeps
entire
them?
north, crammed into that. Why would anyone want to live that way?
Huh.
There's more work in the city. Brothels are far superior.
One of Tyne's still alive, the Sand Snake. Her mama. Hey, Mr. Hound. I thought he was going to try to get some fucking Alright, we get it. The White's fucking angry.
Why isn't she with them?
Jesus.
I'm afraid I don't know, Your Grace. No one has seen her.
And the rest of them,
They're on their way to the Dragon Pit now.
including our brother?
Yes, Your Grace.
If anything goes wrong, kill the silver-haired bitch first. Then our brother, then the bastard who calls himself king.
Ooh.
The rest of them you can kill in any order you see fit. Come, Segreya. It's time for us to meet our guests.
Jimmy don't really like that so much.
Why did they build it?
Dragons don't understand the difference between what's theirs and what isn't. Land, livestock, children. Letting them roam free around the city was a problem.
I imagine it was a sad joke at the end. An entire arena of a few sickly creatures smaller than dogs. But in the beginning, when it was home to Valerian the Dread, it must have been the most dangerous place in the world. Maybe it still is.
Ron.
Welcome, my lords. Your friends arrived before you did. I've been sent to escort you all to the meeting.
The hound sees fucking Brienne, he's like, oh, that bitch is here.
Pleasant surprise and an unpleasant situation.
I never thought I'd see you again, my lord.
Supporting the enemy, no less.
Hard to blame you.
Cersei will anyway.
I'm glad you're alive.
Come on. You can suck his magic cock later. What's in there?
Fuck off.
Fucking love the hound. Low. Oh.
Thought we were dead.
Not yet. You came pretty close.
Yeah, she left him for dead.
I was only trying to protect her.
You and me both.
Aw.
She's alive. Arya.
Where?
Winterfell.
Who's protecting her if you're here?
The only one that needs protecting is the one that gets in her way.
It won't be me.
Now elaborate on that. Like, what do you
Here
mean
we
by
are.
that? Yo, she's a badass now.
Heroes of Blackwater Bay. Strange place for a reunion.
It is, my lord.
The hound hasn't heard from
any more, Roger. Save the
Heard from her
tables,
at all.
broaden to Blackwater.
Sure your new queen will be happy to restore yours if she ends up on the throne?
Been thinking about our new queen? Perhaps you've been reconsidering your allegiances.
Oh.
With my offer, whatever they're paying you, I'll pay double.
That would be double what now, exactly? Don't you worry about me, I'm doing all right. Looking after myself.
Are you? Helping me to arrange this meeting wasn't exactly looking after yourself, was it? You put yourself at risk.
I put yourself at risk. Important difference. It's your head Queen Cersei's offered a bag of gold for us, not mine. Now, thanks to me, she's got 2 traitors' heads coming right through her door. She can lock them both off as soon as she gets tired of clever words and pour out their firearms. All thanks to Sir Bronner the fucking Blackwater. If that's not looking after myself, I don't know what is.
It's good to see you again.
Yeah, you too.
Good. I loved it when they were like, when they were boys. When they were
Anyone touches it,
tight.
I'll kill you first.
Sloppy. Sunday and fucking.
Oh, pardon me. Let's you and me go have a drink while the fancy folks talk.
Let them go. I'm like, wow, this is kind of new to us. I'm not used to this.
I left this shit city because I didn't want to die in it. Am I gonna die in this shit city? You might. This is all your idea. It's a very bad idea sometimes to come behind it. And it seems to gain kind to help them see it through.
Ooh. He sees his brother. He knew that's his brother. You can tell. Even though technically he's dead. No, Oron's there. Alright. See, I thought the battle was going to come first. This was going to be last. Excuse me, jeez. I guess not. Ooh.
Remember me? Yeah, you do. You're even fucking uglier than I am now. They do to you. Doesn't matter. It's not how it ends for you, brother. You know who's coming for you.
That's
You've
awesome.
always known.
That's fucking awesome. I love it. I love that. That was beautiful. Damn, the hound just walks away.
Where is she?
She'll be here soon.
Didn't travel with you.
Oh, she was coming to the dragon.
Yeah.
Knew it. You fucking awesome. Got both though. Good. I was hoping it wasn't just going to be Drogon. Good. Land them some bitches. Scare everybody. Pick up that fucking skirt. Yeah. Put some fire. Ha ha. Break all that shit and play. Get the fucking out of here. Now walk like a fucking boss, yo. Walk like a pimp. All slow and shit. Love it. Beautiful. Magnifique.
We've been here for some time.
My apologies.
My apologies.
We are all facing a unique...
Leon! I have your sister. If you don't submit to me here now, I'll kill her.
Now, Euron, you spoke out of turn, bro.
I think we ought to begin with larger concerns.
Then why are you talking? You're the smallest concern here.
Huh?
Do you remember when we discussed dwarf jokes?
His wasn't even good.
He explained it at the end, never explained it, always ruins it.
We don't even let your kind live in the Iron Islands, you know. We kill you at birth. An act of mercy for the parents.
Perhaps you ought to sit down.
Why?
Sit down or leave.
Good. Cocky fuck. I don't like this Euron though. I mean, I like him kinda, but I like Crow's Eye in the books. I like his character. The book character's a lot better.
We are a group of people who do not like one another.
It's like this one, since he barely had any airtime, they didn't give no time to develop his character. He just shows up, kills his brother, was like an automatic villain. Like they want him, I guess, compare him to like Ramsay and Joffrey, just automatic villain and jerk off that no one really cares about, but can also at the same time think he's pretty awesome, swinging at like he's a good fighter, so swinging that axe and being a good fighter. He's like one of the badass bosses that you just like, you want a cool death. You just don't care anything else about him. That's the kind of character
Demonstration has shown.
in the show. Don't really like that too much.
We have suffered at each other's hands. We have lost people we love at each other's hands. If all we wanted was more of the same, there would be no need for this gathering. We are entirely capable of waging war against each other without meeting face to face.
So instead we should settle our differences and live together in harmony for the rest of our days.
We all know that will never happen.
Then why are we here?
This isn't about living in harmony. It's just about living. The same.
You gotta take this in for a moment. If you compare this to like old medieval age, just like literally the leaders, like middle European, Eastern, Western, Asian, African, it's like all of them meeting together at one giant congregation to discuss, you know, the biggest threat of the entire region. It's so awesome. You got like the Lannisters representing like England. You got Jon Snow representing like the Vikings. You have Missandei and Daenerys Blood Riders representing like, they're more like American Indians, but you can call them tribal, barbarians, whatever. Then you have the Greyjoys that represents like pirates, the islands. Miss anybody? Oh, Daenerys, which is, they're the hardest one to describe because they're more like, you know, old dragon riders. I mean, honestly, they represent like what elves represent, like high elves or something. They're not. It's not even a real race. Like the most noblest and smartest, the most beautiful beings in the world. And let's see who else we got here. You got your mercenaries like Bronn, although he's not at the gathering, but you know, they're both badass mercenaries. You have the Hound, another one, the Mountain. So it's so cool to see all like the different cultures and ethnicities involved in this huge meeting.
The thing is coming for all of us.
It's pretty badass.
General you can't negotiate with an army that
Think
doesn't
about it.
leave corpses
When you
behind
compare it
on the
to Rome.
battlefield. Lord Tyrion tells me 1 million people live in this city. They're about to become 1 million more soldiers in the army of the dead.
I imagine for most of them it would be an improvement.
This is serious. I wouldn't be here if it weren't.
I don't think it's serious at all. I think it's another bad joke. If my brother Jamie has informed me correctly, you're asking me for a truce.
Yes. That's all.
That's all. Pull back my armies and stand down while you go on your monster hunt. or while you solidify and expand your position. Hard for me to know which it is, with my armies pulled back. Until you return and march on my capital with 4 times the men.
Your capital will be safe until the Northern Thresh is dealt with. You have my word.
The word of a would-be usurper.
There is no conversation that will erase the last 50 years. We have something to show you.
Why does the Hound bring it up by himself? Bench. Took like forever to get that fucking thing open. That was pretty cool. Wyvern loves it. Fucking like necromancer. He's like, no, stop, I want to study him. He did bring back the mountains, so he needs a thing or two.
We can destroy them by burning them.
Dragon Knight.
And we can destroy them with dragon glass.
Who has a badass dragon?
If we don't win this fight, then that is the fate of every person in the world. There is only one war that matters. The Great War. And it is here.
The war versus the dead and the living.
I didn't believe it until I saw them. I saw them all.
Talk about Night King now.
How many?
100,000 at least.
Can they swim?
No.
Good. I'm taking the Iron Fleet back to the Iron Islands.
What are you talking about?
I've been around the world. I've seen everything, things you couldn't imagine, and this is the only thing I've ever seen that terrifies me. I'm going back to my island. You should go back to yours. When winter's over, we'll be the only ones left alive.
I think he was gonna bitch out like
He's
that.
right to be afraid
Well,
and a coward to run. If those things come for us, There'll be no kingdoms to rule. Everything we suffered.
That's
would
why I
have been for
believe
nothing.
that Theon
Everything we lost would have been for nothing.
will try to rescue his sister before he leaves.
The crown accepts your truce.
Thank you. So say?
Until the dead are defeated, they are the true enemy.
Good, you're not a bitch after all. Well, we all knew that was going to happen. You probably should not agree.
In return, the king in the north will extend this truce. He will remain in the north where he belongs. He will not take up arms against the Lannisters. He will not choose sides.
Just the king in the north? Not me.
I would never ask it of you. You would never agree to it, and if you did, I would trust you even less than I do now. I ask it only of Ned Stark's son. I know Ned Stark's son will be true to his word.
I am true to my word. Or I try to be. That is why I cannot give you what you ask.
Boom.
I cannot serve two queens. And I've already pledged myself to Queen Daenerys of House Targaryen.
Good. What now, motherfucker?
Then there is nothing left to discuss. The dead will come north first. Enjoy dealing with them. We will deal with whatever is left of you. Sir Jamie,
It's been good to see you. I imagine the next time we'll be across the battlefield.
we both saw what just happened. We both saw that thing.
Yes, and I'm not looking forward to seeing more of them. So I'm loyal to the Queen, and you're loyal to sons and adult brothers.
Oh, fuck loyalty.
Fuck loyalty.
This goes beyond houses and honour and oaths. Talk to the Queen.
And tell her what?
Wish I hadn't done that.
I'm grateful for your loyalty. But my dragon died so that we could be here. If it's all for nothing, then he died for nothing.
I know.